Baby, it's you. You're the one I love. You're the one I need. You're the only one I see. Come on, baby, it's you. No? No Beyonce? No? Oh, okay. All right. What's up, everybody? 32 Icon here. I hope that you guys are doing well. I'm doing well myself. Please go ahead and like and subscribe if you haven't already. In good faith that I will continue bringing you great content. Oh, and I'm just another YouTube personality, so take what I say with a grain of salt and do your own research, okay? All right. So listen. I told you in the last video, I think I'm posting these in order, that I was going to get into this little book. All right. This little book is just something that I've been doing recently where I write down my thoughts and ideas for videos. And it also recorded some of my rounds early on, the ammo that I was stockpiling. And so I'm going to show you a little bit of it because some of you guys, well, not some of you, just one of you tried it. And we're talking about some I don't shoot. And I'm like, what? What? I stay shooting. What year is this? Oh, this is 2000. So this goes back to 2016, I believe. And because you remember, 2016 was when I bought my first firearm. Oh, it started off with my diary for working out and dieting, and then as that ship sailed, and then went right on into ammo. So let me just show you when I first started, right? So this is the ammo that I was buying. I love Perfecta ammo at Walmart in the little green and brown box. But for whatever reason, Walmart stopped selling it. But that was my favorite ammo. But listen, I had Perfecta on here. Look up here. The regular Federal red box, PPU, Fiocchi, Magtech, Winchester. I hated Winchester. But I wrote the rounds. So for the Perfecta, I had about 300 rounds of that at the time. This was in 2016. 300 rounds of Federal, right? So I wrote all of my rounds down and I kept track. And at one point, it started increasing and increasing because you could see here that I started getting Blazer. And Blazer I had, how many rounds is this? 1,900 rounds of Blazer. I had, what's that? CCI, so that's 22. I had over 1,000 rounds of that. And you can just look down and see the rounds that I had. And I don't know why I was really recording this. I guess because I was so excited to get into firearms and ammo. And then on more recent notes, you'll see that I showed this on another video. But in 2017, on my M&P, I told you that was my first gun, my M&P 9, that was a full size. I had already had 4,200 rounds through it. And this was in 2017. All right. And then a month before that, in July, I had shot, where is it? Is this it right here? Yep, 4K. All right. So that's when I told y'all I was a beginner. So that was my first time shooting. And then I started doing videos on YouTube. And so what I would do is, for example, this is like my notes, but I'm going to show you something more recently. So I'll say videos for the next week or two. So notice this is in, when is this? November 2019. So you'll see up here that I said I'm going to talk about the CZ P10S, the Holosun, right? I had to do a video on the Holosun 507. Had to do a video on better holsters. I had to do a video on shooting straight with the CZ P10C. So what I did was, say for example, the CZ P10S, right? I'm sorry if this is not coming out right, but I'm trying to show you guys. So for the CZ P10S, you'll notice that here are my notes. I talk about it being an amazing shooter. I talk about the mag release was easier to to manipulate. It was reversible. I talked about all the notes that I needed to go over with you guys about the trigger. And so when I'm like, have my head down and I'm reading or I'm looking at something, it's so that I'm looking through my notes so I won't forget to tell you things, because the thing that I hate the most is recording a video and then realizing as I'm going through the editing process that, dang, I misspoke, or dang, I forgot to add this, or oh my goodness, now I gotta put that in there. So then I have to put like notes on top of the screen to correct what I said in the video or add to what I said in the video. So that really just annoyed me. But I take the notes and I put them here on the table. You can't see it, but I put it here. So sometimes I'll look down, or if I'm doing something technical where I don't know all the information specifically, sometimes I'll glance over this way. If I'm glancing over this way, it's my laptop. And usually my laptop is open to the website in which I'm giving you the information from, so that I'm not making mistakes. And mistakes happen. So I've made plenty of mistakes on this channel and probably will continue to do so. But it's just to help me flow with my videos. But I've been writing in this more because, child, my mind be all over the place. So I try to get all the information in, and you know, so you won't miss anything. And just, let me see, just today, my handwriting's a little sloppy. There's a video I made right before this. I believe it says changes I'm too lazy to make. And you will see on my little notes, this was real quick. I just did this up because this was an impromptu video. Changes I'm too lazy to make. This video was impromptu, and the video I'm doing right now was impromptu. So I didn't really take as detailed notes. It was just some things that I wanted to go over. I wanted to make sure that I hit them. And so I put them on this notepad. So the changes I'm too lazy to make, I was talking about the 50-50 can on my AR, the Magpul backup sights I wanted to touch on, the bolt catch release, the weapons mounted light, and just a few other things that, you know, that helps me along in my videos. But again, this started off as keeping track of my round count, keeping track of the firearms that I own. And now, you know, I own way more than this. So eventually I stopped keeping track because I wasn't as excited to keep track, and I can kind of memorize how many rounds I have based on how many times I go to the range. So this wasn't necessary. But in the beginning, I was excited. I would go to the range. I'd be like, listen, all right, I got 200 rounds on the Smith & Wesson Victory. I had 200 rounds on my M&P 9, and I just wanted to keep track, you know, and child, ain't nobody writing all that down anymore. And this was during a time when I believe Hillary was up for her first presidential run. And the ammo, everyone thought that she was going to get elected. So actually not the first time. Wait, dang, how many times have Hillary ran? This is when she was running, yeah, was this 2016? Anyway, this was during one of the times she was running, because I tried that woman and ran about 3-4 times. But this is during one of the times she was running. I want to say it was the second time. I can't remember. But anyway, this was the time we actually thought she might win. So we was like, oh, snap, Hillary might win. If she wins, she going to ban this, she going to ban that, and we ain't gonna have no ammo, we ain't gonna have no guns, no rifles, no nothing. So everyone was pretty much in a panic, running to the store, buying ammo. And during that time, I was buying up a lot of 22, 9mm. At that time, I did not have a rifle. So I wasn't buying, you know, 5.56 or 300 Blackout, any of that, because I didn't have a rifle. So I was stockpiling 9mm and 22. And let me show you if I could, let me see if I could find the page where I started keeping track. Hold on. Because I was serious about my little ammo. I think I showed you, yeah, I showed you the Blazer. And then if you, let me see. Wait, was this all? Oh, this is 22. Oh, no, okay, my bad. This is all 22 long rifle. So look at here. where it says 22 LR, all the 22 brands, right? And then it tells you at the end the total I had, which was what does that say? About 6,500 rounds. Yep, it said I had about 6,500 rounds. So my goal was 5,000 rounds. Yeah, I was stockpiling it up. So anyway, listen, I don't want this video to be drawn out because I know I'm reminiscing about how far I've come. But really, I just want y'all to see, oh, this is the video too where, oh, snap. So in 2017, I must have got my first rifle because, let me show you. Ooh, okay. So if you look at here, it says my M&P9, I have 4,200 rounds. If you scroll over, I still have 4,200, right? And then you see I have a CZP07, and then over here, a CZP10 that I have 100 rounds through. The Glock, that was my first Glock, that was 600 rounds, and then I shot it some more. So right across from that, you will see Glock 700. So I'll put another 100 rounds through. The Victory, is that the Victory? And then if you scroll down, you'll see over here, AR-15, 100 rounds. See, I didn't have it in this column because at that time I didn't have it. I had just bought it and put 100 rounds through it. So I was trying to keep track, honey. But yeah, 2017 was the last time I made a notation on round count or ammo and anything specific related to gear. I started to get into my YouTube channel, and Pew Pew Tactical was the very first company that sent me anything. And I made notes on what was in the box, what I wanted to go over. I don't even know if you guys can see that on camera, but that's what started it. So then after that, I would just make notes on everything I was reviewing, everything I wanted to talk to you guys about. I would just make notes. Notes after notes after notes. And here's the proof. So again, when I'm down here and I'm looking, I'm just making sure I'm not missing anything. That's all. I just want to be accurate as possible. And I don't have a glamorous setup. I have a mini tabletop tripod, and I have my cell phone, which is a new cell phone, which I don't know how this recording is going to come out, but it is the Galaxy Note 10 Plus. So it's new. I'm hoping it records well because I'm gonna tell you right now, I already recorded 4 videos and I'm not doing anything over. So I hope they come out well because I'm gonna pump these videos out. And if you guys got a problem with that, I'm telling you right now, I'm sorry, but I'm not gonna redo the video. So I don't know how the videos come out until I get into the editing process. Once I get in the editing process, then I'm like, oh, okay, it came out well or it didn't. But either way, I'm still uploading it because I didn't went through the time to record it. All right. So, yeah, that's it. That's all I got. And just so I don't leave you with anything, just so I don't leave you with nothing, since it happens to be on the table, because I just did a video on this. All right. I know you guys like to see me shoot, but I ain't got no video. I'm about to go to the range today. That's why I don't have anything for y'all. I'll see if I can conjure up something. I don't know. All right. So that's it. That's all I got. But listen, share these videos. Let people know that I'm out here in these streets. I'm here for you, all right? I'm here to entertain, educate as much as I can from what little I know, and just have a really good time corresponding with you guys. Thank you guys for supporting the channel. I hope you guys are doing well, treating one another with kindness, and I'll see you on the next video. Thanks. Peace.